Yeah. Siege. Be deceiving. When they hear the sound of the drum, they'll be saying, oh Lord, here they come. Yeah, here we come. Here we come. Here we come.
Hello and good afternoon. My name is Elliot and welcome back to another video. Hope you guys are all doing well and enjoyed the montage I made before using the Zhiyun Crane. And before, when I said good afternoon, it's 6:12. Good afternoon, good evening, tomato. Let's roll the montage. So the main purpose of this video really was to show you how the gimbal works, the different features, and really just to get some cool shots, which I did get with James, as shown previously in the montage. If you're looking for the smoothest footage, like a knife going through butter, actually I left English language behind last year, so done with the similes. It's a great gimbal and it just makes your footage look that extra professional, and overall just make you a better cinematographer or videographer. So one thing that's very difficult when shooting with a gimbal is when you shoot some examples in 120 or slow motion. This is because if you shoot in slow motion, that means you're going to get the really smooth footage that is required when shooting. However, if you put that on a gimbal, it's going to look perfect. Luckily, my camera only goes up to 60 frames per second. So I just realised while I'm editing this vlog that I said luckily I don't have 60 FPS. That doesn't mean that I wouldn't rather 120 FPS, because that's not the case. It just means that there won't be examples in 120 FPS because my camera doesn't go up to that high frame rate. I'm just explaining that the clips that you'll see are going to be in 24 FPS rather than 60 FPS, because 60 FPS would give you more stable and smoother footage. But we're just basically taking it from the gimbal and the camera's point of view. Let's get back to the vlog. So the first test we're going to do is called the walking test. So that is basically just me walking through the field with Max, my brother, as the cameraman, and there's going to be no slow motion, no walk stabilizer, no editing, none of that. It's just going to be simply just me walking through the fields. Take a look at that now. Right, so you've seen the camera without any stabilization, slow motion, etc. Now I'm going to put it on the Zhiyun Crane, and now see what it looks like, me just walking through the field. That footage should play now. So the next test that we'll do is sort of like shooting low down, because one thing that's very hard to do when actually not having a gimbal is actually getting those low shots. So we'll do that now with no stabilization, no nothing, no slow motion, just simply the camera by itself. Similarly, as the last test, we'll put the camera on the Zhiyun Crane and see what that looks like now. The next test is actually the running test, and this is probably the one that you'll want to see the most, because this really shows the difference between stabilized footage and non-stabilized footage. You can see that footage now. Now we'll put the camera back on the Zhiyun Crane, and Max will be holding the Zhiyun Crane and we'll be running through the fields just like the previous time. So as you've probably thought to yourself, using the Zhiyun Crane is miles better than not having a gimbal. However, there is certain shots such as action shots, or if you're recording a gym promotional video or anything like that, you might want to have that sort of shakiness. But with more professional videos like shooting weddings or coffee shops, things like that, a gimbal might come in handy for that sort of stuff. So that concludes my mini review on the Zhiyun Crane. I didn't want to include all the how much it weighs and that malarkey, because I just thought you could just read up on that online, because it'll probably tell you on their website or something like that. I just wanted to show you the actual footage and how it actually works when filming a mini video. So despite the lovely weather that I've been having lately, that's been about 23-25 degrees outside now. It's just thunder and lightning. So you've probably realised that the channel has been a bit dead, and let's just say, and there's one thing, and that's because of exams. But I assure that I'm going to get content out in the next fortnight or so, might be actually in 3 weeks time. But I think this is where I'm going to end today's vlog. So if you have enjoyed, give this video a like, and for more content like this, smash the subscribe button if that's something that you're into. I'll catch you in the next one.